लाइव क्यों नहीं आ रहा भैया जी? अरे ये प्राइवेट किसने बोला इसको? तू जा, ले तू जा। तो कैसे हो आप लोग? कैसे हो, कैसे हो, कैसे हो? कैसे हो, कैसे हो, कैसे हो, कैसे हो? कैसे हो, कैसे हो, कैसे हो? जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम। आवाज़ बहुत दूर से आ रही है मेरी। गोवा से आ रही है क्या? गोवा वगैरह से नहीं आ रही ना? एकदम जोर से आ रही ना? बोल दो गाइस, नहीं आ रही होगी तो मतलब कैसे मुंह पे बोलना? क्या है तो दिव्यांशु सिंह चीप इंट्रो? ओके देन डोंट बी हियर, गो लीव द स्ट्रीम, बाय द मेंबरशिप एंड लीव द स्ट्रीम। थैंक यू सो मच। बाय द मेंबरशिप राइट नाउ दिव्यांशु, और लीव द स्ट्रीम। No, I'll go. I'll call you and then they give share to you. You know that. So better than that, buy the membership. That will be better. You showed me altitude. No, no, I didn't show. You are an altitude killer. I can't show you an altitude. So when you are buying, अरे ये क्या दिख रहा है? कुछ भी दिख रहा है, ऐसा नहीं दिख। एयर ड्रॉप कुनासिकिन कल खेलेंगे कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी। ओके, कल खेलेंगे कल। दाड़ लावून दिली का? That phone is off. I'll buy it at 11:30. Okay, okay. So at dot 11:30 you're gonna buy it. I'll be waiting. So from where do you bought that membership? Like redeem code. You said na you don't have money, you don't have anything. You're Pikari Garib, Dabhadri. काय मग कसं वाटलं इकडे इतक्या वर्षांनी? काय रे? यार मी नाही म्हटलो तुला मी कर. इफ नॉट कॉल मी ॲट 11:29 PM. ओके मॅन, ओके, डेफिनेटली. Thank you so much for this much beautiful English. Where do you learn English? Golden Days Universal School, Ozarmik, Nashik. Loco exclamation नहीं, exclamation Loco. Follow me on Loco guys. I don't stream there but still follow me. दिन हो गए, एक गाड़ी अपने को चाहिए भाई, भाई जैसे भाई आ रहे हैं इनमें 16 गाड़ी है। मुझे
अभी यार मैं बता दूं ना फिर वो आवे ना, पता ना किसकी नजर लग रही है। वो देख रहा पल्ली साइड पे।
बॅग बिग पॅक करून कुठं चालली? ए अरे हे काय वागणं पटतं का तुला? प्यार झूठा था जताया ही क्यों? हा घे तुला वापर. झेनित्सू सीओडी काय मग डबल सीपी आला का नाही भावा? वेलकम बॅक टू स्ट्रीम. लाईक करून टाका. लाईक करत नाहीस तू, विसरलास तू? अरे व्हॉट इज दिस मॅन, व्हॉट इज दिस बिहेवियर? माय आवाज नॉट कमिंग मी. नाही भाऊ का बरं? मग येणार आहे का नाही? म्हणजे काय विषय काय? विषय काय सांग तू. अँड्रयू टेड ब्रदर हाउ आर यू? कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम हो गया. Something happened, something. कसं? लेट्स गो. ओनली 160 सीपी मतलब समझा नहीं मैं. Everyone hit the like button guys please. I'm good. You should be good. इतना आवाज नहीं रे बाबा. अरे नको करूस आता. याला काहीही अर्थ नाही. म्हणजे नो कनेक्शंस. So let's get going guys. HELLBLADE SENOU'S. Continue. कपाट में पैसा 1.5-2 लाख रुपया और ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं रखा, बस पैसा ही है. I need to go there. This game is very good guys. You play, your life will be fun. Breathe air. Come on man, come on. Just fucking breathe the air man. ये गेम बहुत सीरियस है, पता है तुमको गाइस. मस्ती मजाक कुछ भी नहीं चलता है इसमें. अगर मस्ती किया तो फटके. अरे असं नको ठेवू, असं नको.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died.
Then let
The
them die.
sickness took nearly every person younger than 40.
They
and
sacrificed.
many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Babes. Babes? Whose babes? No babes. अगर मस्ती किया तो प्रोग्रेस स्टार्ट। हाँ उन्होंने बोला है।
What is this place?
आयो कहीं और ही चाह गए यार। क्यों भाई? भैया जी नहीं मांगता हमको, हमको नहीं चाहिए। शेठ मानुस नमस्कार, वेलकम बैक टू स्ट्रीम।
This is wrong. This has to be wrong. There he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air is gone. Keep going. How do you find it? It's just it's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough... as the
Bro, did
bodies
you
spread,
skip the matrix yet? Yeah, I
no
skipped.
one was laughing,
Done bro, done.
and they
Done.
knew that she was not like that.
भाई ये बहुत गंदा पानी है। नहीं नहीं नहीं, it's really cheap out there. I don't like this shit. इधर से ही कुछ रास्ता है। मैं भी चमन हूँ। Do you go gym now? Yeah, I go. Gym is my regular routine. Guys, you must have heard that TP laugh. It's not from my side. भैया जी हम अंदर कैसे जाएंगे? ओ भाई, ये तो कुछ नया ही भाई।
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it? You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. You must. You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian. Now you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this.
LOL.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
यार ये बार बार नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, ये फालतूगिरी मेरे को बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद।
The Northmen speak of
That word is from Matrix word.
a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. As the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in the
Ah.
house.
I don't know, it is from Matrix world. It's 9:39.
She did it. You fixed the bridge.
I fucking did it, नहीं?
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
Guys, I have some issue with this. Wait a minute. No connection of.
Come to me.
Where?
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Find him.
Come out
To
here.
find him. The runes.
Focus.
On the runes.
Focus.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark.
Dillian! They're coming for me.
Bro, do you find it relevant that you and friend want to write it, but you got nothing to do? Yeah, bro.
What should I do? The light. Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look. Focus. Don't let it sink. Don't get lost. Don't let it sink. You'll start to burn. There it is. Move away. Where are you?
आयो आयो, मैं जल जाऊंगा. आयो, जल गया मैं तो. टेंपल रन इन 4K. बाप रे.
There it is. It's close. Run now! I can't find you! Where's your sword? Defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. One more to find. One more. One does it. They're coming!
अरे भाग. अरे क्या कर रही भाई? खुद ही मर रही है. गलत है. उसका हाथ और बढ़ जाएगा रे.
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Feel it. You'll die. Feel it. You're dying. The burning has begun.
dying. The burning.
The burning has begun. There
Touch
it
the
is.
gate.
You've got them. Where's the door? Run! Run now! You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword?
Defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. It's Dillian.
Where are we? It's not safe. Where is it? You're dying.
We're lost. We're dying.
This is Dillian!
Don't let it sink.
It is. Go towards it. Focus. 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 Focus.
ब्रू जीत गया. देखो मैं 2 बार मरा पर. कजाल जी नमस्ते. कजाल जी कैसे हो? कजाल जी वेलकम बैक टू स्ट्रीम. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर मी.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see.
How do you even play
children
games like
scared
this
of
bro?
the
I would
dark.
have gotten so scared. अरे
They make up
आदत हो गई,
stories to
बहुत गेम
fill
खेल रहा हूँ,
the
चौथी से गेम
void.
खेल रहा हूँ, चौथी उसके पहले से पर
What if my father was right?
चौथी से
You
पर
have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to.
मॉन्स्टर होती तो
There's
मजा
still
आता.
more. There's always more.
अरे काजल जी ये गेम बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, आप पिछले 2 स्ट्रीम्स देखिए नहीं, आप प्लीज़ जाके देखिए, सच्ची बोले बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, पसंद आएगा,
It's too much. Have you got the energy? She has
बहुत
the
इंटरेस्टिंग.
energy.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder, the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
मॉन्स्टर गर्ल, मॉन्स्टर ट्रक होती तुम गर्ल बनाओ. तुमको आवाज़ आ रही ना गेम की? ओके गाइस. अयो ये तो बहुत बड़ा है. ठीक है फिर भी क्या है, चलते हैं. सेकंड सन ऑफ ओडिन, थॉर और लोकी. नॉर्मन.
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do else?
इट्स अबाउट थॉर, ओडिन, यू नो, ओडिन्स के 2 सन थे, बट एक्चुअली नॉर्मन वाज आल्सो द वन.
Don't go near it.
हाइपर गेमिंग, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग, प्लीज डू द लाइक बटन ब्रदर.
To their arms. You don't know what will happen if you focus. Where are we?
What is this?
आयो
It's the same. It's another one.
कैसा है बे? मैं एकदम बढ़िया बे, कैसे हो? वेलकम बैक टू स्ट्रीम गाइस, कैसे हो?
It's fixed.
लाइक कर दो सब, लाइक कर दो सब, फटाफट फटाफट. 10 रुपए डजन, 10 रुपए डजन.
It's fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death
बहुत
of
टॉक्सिक
Balder.
लॉबी आ रही है हल्का में.
It begins with dark dreams. Night after night,
Nice.
Balder dreams of his own
Is that
death,
Asgard?
and the
No,
gods
that what is the thing, you know, it's about hell. So the storyline is about Norman. Basically Norman who forced the weapons to kill the gods that can kill them, like the Thor's hammer, okay, Loki's ओडिन का जो वो त्रिशूल टाइप वो जो था, ये मैं भी सेम सोचा कि लोकिन वाज द सेकंड सन ऑफ ओडिन. है दोनों, 2 तो है, 2 सन तो है, बट नॉर्मन वाज द वन इम्पोर्टेंट मैन जिसने ओडिन का भी हथियार लेके, और अभी जो अपन जो स्वॉर्ड के लिए ढूंढ रहे, विच इज़ अनबीटेबल बाय गॉड्स, सो फॉर दैट स्वॉर्ड वी आर गिविंग ट्रायल्स, सो दैट्स व्हाई नॉर्मन इज बीइंग यूज्ड इन दिस. सो ये स्टोरी लाइन उन्होंने कंटिन्यू की कि हेला को मारने के लिए इन सब ने कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया है. इट्स दैट व्हाट इट इज़. तो ऐसा. व्हेन विल यू प्ले GTA 5? GTA 5 को यार टाइम है अभी,
fear for
मन नहीं
himself.
करता उसको,
So
वाइब नहीं
Balder's
आती.
mother makes everything
खेलेंगे जल्दी.
in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her sons. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Dillion is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion.
And Dillion is the one she loved, she married, she wanted to marry him. So he is the one.
He's close.
So उसके लिए लोकी की बेटी वो नहीं, बेटी नहीं, लोकी की सिस्टर जो थॉर आया था रैग्नारॉक, उसमें जो हेला दिखाई है, दैट वाज देयर सिस्टर. शी इज द गॉडेस ऑफ हेल. सो लोकी अनबीटेबल है. दैट्स व्हाई उन्होंने बोला कि वो वेपन से ना लोकी ना मिस्ट्रेस मीन्स मतलब गॉडेस ऑफ हेल एंड अरे
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't.
शी कांट.
She can't. She will. She'll find a way. She knows.
हाँ अच्छा, आई गॉट इट. ए अब भी बोला नहीं, लोकी की बेटी नहीं बोला. इट्स ऑल अबाउट हेला, लोकी की बेटी नहीं. ओनली लोकी द फादर ऑफ, नहीं, लोकी मिस्ट्रेस ऑफ हेल. और रुको, अपन वापस सुनते रहो, उसको वापस सुनते आएगा. ये खुल के क्या मिला मेरे को बाय द वे? अयो.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
देखो, लोकी कॉमा फादर ऑफ हेला कौन है? ओडिन. एंड मिस्ट्रेस ऑफ डेथ कौन है? हेला. ये बताओ. लोकी कॉमा है, मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, कॉमा है. लोकी कॉमा फादर ऑफ हेला इज ओडिन एंड मिस्ट्रेस ऑफ डेथ इज हेला. सो दैट्स इट. कहाँ से दिखेगा भाई? एक बार नीचे जाके देखते हैं. सो ऐसा है काजल. एवेंजर्स का फोन कर ले, फिर पूरी टीम आके फाइट करेगी. हाँ, वो मैं फोकस कैसे करूँ? आई डोंट नो. शायद से माइट बी फ्रॉम दैट साइड, बट उस पे वो पैरेलली आना चाहिए ना. उधर खुद से आया था नहीं? एक बार उधर ही जाते हैं, कुछ तो होगा. ओह, माइट बी सनलाइट और इसमें बहुत लॉजिक यूज़ करना, दैट्स व्हाई वो डिफिकल्ट. शायद से अभी डोर्स खुले हो.
Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him. Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
dark.
The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senou explored new paths into the unknown.
हाँ.
You can't go up
You
there.
can't go up
Not
there.
in this world.
No, he's the reason
She's alive at all.
You can't.
Do you remember the smell of his neck?
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in
Damn,
the
so
dark
beautiful and
world.
scary at the
He's
same
gone
time.
to the
सच्ची ना.
dark world. You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
नहीं, मैं तो इस वर्ल्ड में ही खोलूँगा उसको. Okay, so now we have to change the world side. अरे भैया जी. Now this is the dark world. इसमें मेरा आधा घंटा चला गया भाई.
Doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
There he is.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there.
He's up there.
How do you get up there?
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do
He
it.
led you astray.
You're nearly there.
You
She
should
find
find
the
the
way.
Father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
His love has tortured you. And
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
मेरे को भी नहीं पसंद भाई, गांड पड़ती है इसमें.
Curse. And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
वाह.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go. And she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Hey bro, would you play a game that is that I recommend? Which one, bro? Wow.
Do you even remember? His love is guiding you. Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
अभी डार्क पल में ये खुल जाएगा लगता. It's by the far most best mobile game I have. Which one, bro? Which one? Just tell me. Yeah.
Does the curse? What does it feel like to feel a love so strong? Everything gets broken. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Wow.
Look what happens. You have no time for this. Speed up.
I don't remember that. I will find you. Tell it tomorrow. The game got a very beautiful storyline. Ending is very shocking. Okay, we'll go for it then. Storyline है तो फिर. Are you talking about Walking Dead or what? क्या आला करते थे कॉल मैसेज?
To tire you out, to make you weak before the battle. He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when everyone else turned their backs. What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere? What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying. Belle was right.
You wasted time.
You're cursed.
You'll never succeed.
No, quicker.
He saved you. He saved you. You owe him his mom's strength.
He's the reason she keeps fighting. Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind.
What does it feel like to be in love? Do you remember him whispering in your ear? Was it worth it? Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
Do you remember the way he touched you?
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
Was it worth it?
It's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
You're cursed.
He was the only one she could trust.
Could she trust him? Kill the things that are most precious to you. Dillian saved you from them. Does it feel warm? Do you feel safe?
Dillian loves you.
Do you remember how he made you feel?
वाह
What if they were all a
क्या
part
बढ़िया था
of
ये.
time, just Dillian?
There is probably something in the dark world.
He's
नहीं क्या है अभी अलग ही कुछ भाई.
They mean nothing. The gods are just. What if the gods are mine?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be.
Be the first time.
Dillian!
Very, very careful.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly
Self-holic.
began to unravel.
Eventual membership time.
You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. No! No!
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone.
It's your fault, yes.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by
Girl.
taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world?
अरे इथं वायफाय दिसत नाही.
You, and only you can see just to be rid
बघ
of your
बरं.
nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes.
केलं. So this is Dillian, guys.
The person I love.
Remember the game is fractal space. Okay, bro.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Sadhana.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their
This is
game.
the last one, guys. I think
Never
so.
know which way it's going to go.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only
Bagara.
by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
It's a network.
Tell me what you feel.
बापरे इतना अंधेरा.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
हाँ इंस्टा चेक कर शुभम
others.
मांडे. ओके वेट.
The voices, they've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath.
लाइक कर डालो गाइस प्लीज.
Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
काला का नाही केलं का असतं ते. काय टाईप करशील ना मांडे. थँक्यू सो मच रशीब भाई फॉर द बेस्ट डील. कॅमेरा घेतला का. बॅक झोन मुंबई. हो ब्लॉगिंग तयारी चालू आहे वाटतं पुस्तकाची. खरंच उद्या खर्च दूध आहे घरचं मावशी आहे बाहेरची. तेल लावलंय वरचं. चला चला चांगलं आहे चांगलं आहे. कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन ब्रदर. लव यू ब्रदर. इसी बात पे ब्लॉगिंग चालू करते आपण. डोजेस लाईव्ह पे ब्लॉग्स डालेंगे सब. म्हणजे मिळून पैसा कमावू का वाटतं. तू वेगळं चॅनल खोलण्यापेक्षा आपलं जे आहे चॅनल ते मोठं करू. मराठी माणूस सपोर्ट इच अदर. ब्रो आर यू स्पीकिंग चायनीज. नो आय एम स्पीकिंग मराठी.
Think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you.
भाई इतना हार्ड क्यों बनाया गेम. क्यों क्या चाहिए क्या था उनको उससे.
Go to
सेल्फचा यूट्यूब याच्यामुळेच तर मराठी लोक मागे आहे. हाच तर प्रॉब्लेम आहे शुभम मांडे. तुमच्यासारख्या लोकांमुळेच आपला देशही महाराष्ट्रही मागे आहे.
way out. Follow me down the
ठीक आहे आता काय हाय अशी लोक आपण नाही बदलू शकत ना लोकांना.
I thought I left this all behind.
हलकट लोक आहेत तर आहेत.
It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of it. It won't let me go.
Senor, my father, he taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really you. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. So she's forced to relive it now.
इतना अंधेरा तो
To what end?
if I was girl I would just lay down and close my eyes. भाई कितना गाना फट रहा है देखो ना. मतलब इतना अंधेरा देने की जरूरत थी नहीं पर अभी दी है तो. अयो कहाँ से जाओ. यहाँ से रास्ता है क्या.
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another way and tell me what you find.
There is a house.
Yeah, I'm founding.
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
There's something in you.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
भाई बस हो गया, कब गेम खत्म हो गए?
It's not following.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
कहाँ जाइए हम भैया? अयो ऐक, जय श्री राम, 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 जय श्री राम। जय श्री राम। ओ नहीं भाई, प्लीज प्लीज पैसे ले ले भाई, चले जा प्लीज भाई, प्लीज 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 प्लीज। जय श्री राम। भाई दीदी चलो जल्दी, चल चल जल्दी। Is there add-in boss? No bro. आ गए भाई, आ गए।
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
आयो, ओ भैया। जय श्री राम, 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 जय श्री राम। Very.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
ओ भैया नहीं।
Help me.
भाई आई जौली, आई जौली, आई जौली। भाई क्यों गांड पीछे ले रहा है भाई अपनी? जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम।
Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
भाई ये क्या है भाई? इसके बाद ऐसे गेम नहीं खेलूंगा मैं कभी, नहीं, कोशिश भी नहीं करूंगा, पर मज़ा आ रहा है नहीं। जय श्री राम जब साथ में हो तो क्या टेंशन। अरे हर बार ये लाइट चली जाती है, ये क्या है ये लाइट?
She'd spend hours
कदम मस्ती थोड़ी यार, ये कुछ भी लाइट दिखाई गेम में।
trapped within herself in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
अरे यार, और एक कई जगह पे।
Comes for me.
I have no power.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
अयो ये अंधेरा नहीं यार. हाँ चलो. Oh, it's fucking over. I think so. बहुत
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
when will this game end? Yeah, I'm also waiting for it, man.
Everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. I think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind.
They want everything of mine.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now. Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
Dillian gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her
तलवार
past
निकाल
behind
भाई.
and become a warrior.
Yeah.
Dillian's clan.
It's not safe.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
अयो
Years later,
वापिस अंधेरा. छीरे.
with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. Plague.
Dillian,
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
अरे बाप.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it. Hold your heavy. Unleash the sword.
आजा.
Must remember, she can fall. It's inside. It's coming back.
नो डार्क यार, बहुत ज़्यादा ही डार्क है अभी.
The corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked
Ayo.
corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
She's lost.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Galena!
Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Darkness took her life, and it will take yours. It's taking you further into it.
Shadow Knight, hi Tate baby. Welcome back to stream brother Shadow Knight. Like कर दो इसी बात पे.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
Baba ne o baby yeah.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Take him down! Take him down! Get him down! She's going to die. No, she's not. She needs to focus back. You finished it.
fight on. Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Watch out! Sights, watch out! He's stronger than you.
What the fuck? क्या fight थी भाई? I had God of Illusion. क्या fight थी भाई बाप? इतनी खतरनाक fight. कब से मार रहा था? क्या बनाया ये गेम भाई?
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother.
भाई कितना मारा, हाथ दुखने लगा यार. कितने लोगों को मारा. मजाक है क्या? जानवर है क्या वो?
Couldn't reach her.
अरे सॉरी.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
भाई अभी कित्तों को मारो, अभी कहाँ जाना है? Just a second, guys. ब्रो आई डोंट नो, 7 घंटे का गेम प्ले बताया, तो अभी मैं तो 2 दिन से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ, 4-5 घंटे तो ऐसे भी हो चुके हैं. सो लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट, बट आई एम प्लेइंग दिस फॉर द फन, नॉट फॉर द एंड. अभी थोड़ा ठीक लग रहा है इतने लोगों को मार सका तो. Okay bro, I need to go now. Bye. Bye bye Tate. See you afterwards.
We're back. We found her. We found you. We thought we'd lost her. Where have you been? Here she is. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. You need us. We were worried. We're here to help you.
You need us.
So worried.
Side, there's a way in. Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on.
Look.
Up. Just up there. Listen to us. Sit.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know what way to the mountain? She's a good girl.
Oh, isn't she? Look up. So clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she did.
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Someone's behind the door. What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
Don't go in.
Turn back.
What's in there?
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name. And it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it! The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here. Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No. It's a trick.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now. They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead. No, they want me with them. Stop! That's why they crawl through the walls. Don't listen. Do you see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go! Where has she gone? She's disappeared again. She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Zinbel.
The darkness will come again.
I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it. Two more to fight. Why are you doing these pointless?
Hi Rose, yo bro, just here to say good night. Good night brother, please do like the stream. Thank you so much for coming.
They're meaningless. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillion. This is just another just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is trapped. You don't know. Dillion is dead. The light works. She can sense it. She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting the torch. Fight! Defend! Focus now! She won't make it. She can still do it. Focus. Focus now. Go! Fight again. Spill their blood.
Go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move. She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting the torch. Fight! Tender! And move.
She has it.
She did it. She's done it.
Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she was through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
She'll have to go under. She has to. The torch will go out. Don't let the torch go out. There's light and distance. She has to. She can do it. She can't do it. No. The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. What was that? Run and get to the light. Get to the light. Stop and stay. Stay there. Stay in the light. You have to rest here. Get to the next light. Stay back. Look. Fire. How will she get it? Fire. She has to go towards it. She'll need to go through the darkness. The light. She won't make it through the darkness. Again, she's too weak. She will. She has to. Where's the torch? Take it. It'll keep you safe. See, she can see the room. She can find it. The light. See it. She has it. Where is it? Now you're free to search. No, you can see it. The light will keep us safe. The light will guide you. Look. The rooms. Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see. She doesn't know. Look. Use your eyes. Look. Where is it? You have all the rooms.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her?
It's open. You have to go through. She opened it with the symbol. She can get her mother out. Her mother doesn't exist. Where is her mother? It's just another trap.
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid little weak.
Run away from the beast.
What have you done?
No!
You've lost it. It's over.
The darkness is back.
You've lost him. You've lost him out. Get it out. Get to the light.
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillian. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillian. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dilly.
मूनचाइल्ड वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर स्ट्रीमिंग। बड़े दिनों बाद इसी बात पे लाइक ठोक दो। कैसे हो? बढ़िया आप सुना। अरे क्या सुनाना, अभी तुम स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आते। सुनाने को तो बहुत है, वैसे स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आते तो अभी क्या ही सुना है। वो सुना है तो पूरी स्ट्रीम वो चली जाएगी। आप स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आते ये सुनाने के लिए, तो यही सुना सकता हूँ मैं, स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आते।
Her father tried to help her.
But she wouldn't listen. He's doing his best.
She never
लाइक ठोक दो इसी बात पे,
Didn't she
अपना
listen
रेगुलर
to him?
प्लीज डू द लाइक बटन।
He was trying to save her from the darkness. Zinbel was right. Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen.
never listens.
And now everybody is dead.
Because of her.
It's all her fault. All her fault.
Weak. She should have known. She should have.
Why doesn't she learn? When will she learn?
She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's.
And it will take it and never give it back.
She can search and search, but she won't.
The lights run out. She'll go out. She'll die.
She has to do it.
She can't.
She'll die.
She has to. Stop! Get through her. She has to. Get up! Get up! What are you doing?
शिट यार, कैसे करो फिर आगे। मेरे को बीजीएम में देखना पसंद था, आप खेलते ही नहीं हो आप, और बात करने को यहाँ होता नहीं कोई। हाँ वो भी। अरे बाप रे, हाथ तक पहुँच गया भाई। नहीं यार,
Stop! Stop it! Keep going. Stop it! She's got to get through her. She has to. Get up! Get up! What are you doing?
मस्जिद को कब कब जाते हैं रे टेट। अरे इधर जाना पॉसिबल ही नहीं भाई। नहीं, हाथ तक पहुंच रहा है। शिट 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 शिट।
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he
ये भी बात सही है मून
go
चाइल्ड
in
तेरी।
search of Fafnir.
पब्लिक तो कम हो गई, वो जो पुराने लोग थे वो नहीं, बट है लोग।
What's she doing?
She's lighting a torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's her plan? What's she thinking? How's she going to get there? Stop! Stop! Keep going.
Don't be letting the memories
Fix
follow
them
you.
quick.
Now she can go.
Stop! Stop! Keep going.
Don't be letting the memories
Fix
follow
them
you.
quick.
Keep going. Keep going.
Stop! Stop! Keep going.
Don't be letting the memories
Fix
follow
them
you.
quick.
बस रे यार कितना है भाई ये गेम.
I can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Keep the torch alight. She's using the light. She's going out. Please, head tight. Keep looking for Dillian.
I hear you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Dillian, I see you. The beast has Dillian. No!
Oh fuck.
Not taking him from me.
I can smell your
No!
betrayed your God.
I am leaving with him.
Turn your back on me. That is why Dillian will rot in hell.
रुक भाई रुक. थोड़ी तैयारी करने दो. जरा मूड बीत के आने दो जरा. ले ओवर गेम. ले ओवर गेम. बहनचोद कहाँ गया? बहनचोद
He's gone. Listen, you must look for him. He's behind him. Behind you.
बहनचोद मारा क्या मैंने उसको? माँ का भोसड़ा उसके। अरे मैंने मारा क्या उसको? जय बजरंगबली की जय श्री राम।
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand
मारा
behind the
बहनचोद
gods.
उसको।
A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, Layla.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shut up. Listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate, to hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. That's it. I feel like there is slack. All this time, I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountain to trust him, as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
अरे यार वापिस क्या त्या मायला तिचं आवरतच नाही.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillion. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. You have to fight her. Be powerful. The final battle. Get his soul back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
See you today, Mama. Good night, Mama. TC. Take care, brother. Love you, bro.
She can do it. She can do it. She can still see the secrets. Gods. She thinks he's so special. You can do it. She must see. She has the sight. She can see their secrets.
Aditya Thod, noise. Welcome to stream, Aditya Thod. Please do the like button. Please do the like button, everyone. भाई ले अवघड गेम है भाई. डिफिकल्टी लेवल इजी करून पण अवघड गेम आहे.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
She did it. She did it. She did it.
I did it, not she.
She's hurt this blood. Take him What will she do? How's she going to find his actual soul? Where does that keep the souls? How'd she get it? She was bargain. No. Joking. She cannot bargain with Hella. She's not strong enough to kill Hella.
फाटली का रे किती बाबा ते भरपूर मोठा आणि अवघड गेम आहे भाई भरपूर आणि ते साऊंड्स ते VFX जे त्यांनी केलंय ना भाई जे डेव्हलप ते म्युझिक आणि ते वातावरण बाप
Cursed soul.
Of course she is, no matter what she does. She can find her. She can find her and Ragnarok. There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see. She must align herself. She can do it. That's the She aligns herself. It's there.
जस्ट इमेजिन हाउ आई कंप्लीटेड ड्यूरिंग माय प्राइम टाइम. हाँ यार आदित्य तुझे तो मायला अभि कहा जाऊ. याच्यानंतर जेडी खेळ. जेडी मध्ये मजा नाही रे म्हणजे मला असं वाटत नाही मनापासून. स्टार वॉर्स आहे ना तो पूर्ण. क्या करूं कहाँ से करूं. I need to go up there. But from VFX खूप भारी आहे त्याचं. अरे आता हे कुठून शोधायचं. थिंक लॉजिकली. मेरे को देख वहाँ से देखना है. ये एक बार नीचे जाना पड़ेगा. आई थिंक दिस विल ओपन. नहीं लॉजिक. मेरे को ऊपर को जाने का है ना. नीचे जाके फायदा नहीं. तुला घे ना खायला तो. मी थोड्या वेळाने बसेल. कैसे रे ऊपर कैसे पहुंचेंगे अपन? चमायला. हाँ चलेगा. लेट मी गो आउटसाइड. देख अभी मेरे को उस साइड जाना है. रिटर्न जाके फायदा नहीं है ना. ऊपर पहुंचना है. ये कौन से साइड से जा ही नहीं सकता मैं. तभी ठीक है चल नीचे जाके. इधर से तो आए यार. नीचे क्यों जाए? डोर तो सब लॉक है. जो कुछ भी है ऊपर ही है शायद. कौन से एंगल से लॉजिक है? ओके अरे झाट कौन सा लॉजिक लगाओ इसमें? काय चुत्या माणूस आहे मी.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
ऊपर क्या है भाई?
The Northmen say which god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
बापरे बापरे बापरे.
The mirror. The mirror. Focus. Behind you. Behind you. Behind you. He's down. Finish it. Behind you. Stop it.
She's the path to Hella. I can sense her. Where is she going? She's getting closer to Hella. She's going to die. I'm scared. Wait. What happens when she... Wait. What?
What happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
What happens to us?
We die too.
Do we die too?
We
I
die
don't
too.
want to die.
I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop.
Turn back. Stop. Stop her.
Why is she going? Stop. Senua, stop. Why would she stop to die? She won't stop. 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 I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. You'll never come back if you go back.
There is nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid, like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
त्याच्या खाली काय आहे बघ रे पिल्यावर बघ कसं. आतमध्ये पिल नाही.
It's not like the old stories, is it?
पिऊन घे मग कळेल.
The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat, cannot escape. This is her hell.
You see it, Senua. You see the darkness, faces fear and suffering.
You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, son?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you! And so you killed her!
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother.
Ane,
Your mother, who was too
God of
weak
Hell,
to fight the
Hell.
darkness and abandoned you.
God of Hell.
You tortured her! You killed her! You are the darkness!
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you that will destroy you.
बोल देना.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You can't push it away. And it will watch as you kill the last dying gods.
I won't let you kill me!
पैसे
Behind you.
can see through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward and moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself. You still believe it is a lie? The plague of darkness, the butchery of here by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is a lie? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillion, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you. Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillion is gone. Dillion is dead. Let him go.
Be careful, Sam.
I'm warning you.
For what? What can he do to me that you haven't already?
You betrayed your
Fight
own
me.
father.
Come on.
Went the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of the battle. Let go of them.
Hancho, भाई झावड़ है तुझा कुछ तुझा इला तुझा गांड कर
Don't let your darkness hurt
थाओ
anyone
चुदान
else.
थाओ मार मार के चुदान
Behind you. Watch out. Watch out.
Watch out. Behind you. Watch out. Watch out.
भाई कितने
Behind you.
Let go of your battle. You don't have to fight anymore.
You're killing yourself. Watch out. Watch out.
Let go. Go, Senua.
Behind you.
शिट रे बहनचोद किती मारणार आहे मी लिमिट असते
You're alive. And there's no difference. But you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Diane. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me,
to confuse me and deceive me. But I know it. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be your slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok.
रांड हेपण्याची या आईची पुच्चीच्या हे आई घाली.
Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. You will have no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Sarah. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear and emerge from our darkness.
एवढं केलं आणि मारून दिलं त्याने. झाट उपटगिरी झाली. त्या आईची रांडीची भैंचोत. एवढी मेहनत, एवढी आई घातली आणि तिने एका याच्यात मारून दिलं. काय झाटा उपटला. खूपच ना तिच्या चाकू तलवार यार. हे यायची दिसती पाहिजे कशी. मार यार तिला. खूपच पोटात खूपच. उठ. उठली का? अयो मार.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senou'S. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea.
यार अच्छा तर हीच होती ती. हिचं डार्कनेस तिने सोडलं त्याला तेव्हा तीच होती. अरे दॅट वॉज रिअली ब्युटिफुल एंडिंग.
Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again. This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be yours.
काय
Story to witness. Goodbye.
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel. Hoping what you need is behind every door. Each time you get hurt, I don't want you to change. Cause everyone has hopes. You're human after all. The feeling sometimes.
आपण मारलं याला. तिचा डार्कनेस ते कटलेलं डोकं सोबत घेऊन फिरत असते ना, तेच तिचं डार्कनेस. तिथे त्याला फेकती, सगळं हेल्बिल संपतं. ॲक्सेप्ट करते ती की तो गेलाय. प्रेमा करता करते एवढं तिचा प्रेम. वन ऑफ द बेस्ट गेम आय हॅव एव्हर प्लेड गाईज. ऑसम. फायनली गेम संपला. पेढा मूवीचा गेम. मला गेम संपल्यावर माहिती आहे का, जसं आपण फिरून येतो ना तसं सॅड वाटतं बघ घरी येताना. तसं सॅड वाटतं. पण ब्युटिफुल. एक पोरगी प्रेमा करता किती काय करू शकते. Special thanks to Ninjas. One of the best game, man. I'll miss this game, but I'm gonna delete it now. कॉल ऑफ ड्यूटी वर्ल्ड वॉर 2 की भी एंडिंग बहुत भयानक थी. वो एंडिंग में तो इतना दुख था, इसमें तो भी हैप्पी एंडिंग दैट शी किल्ड एवरीवन. द थिंग वाज इसमें द हिटलर व्हाट ही टॉर्चर टू द पीपल वो सब दिखाया. जब लास्ट में मैं गेम लास्ट मिशन जो था उसमें बस बॉडीज, जले हुए बॉडी, लटकाए हुए बॉडी, सब वही दिखाया, नथिंग एल्स.
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by SENOU'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that SENOU'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
HELLBLADE: SENOU'S Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senuna in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait.
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
No!
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was gelt. A gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds. Another word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was druth, meaning fool, or liar, one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Druth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end.
The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky,
The heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere.
Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by SENOU'S own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness, such as psychosis, is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Psychosis is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality.
Game
It's
का सब उन्होंने
characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favour of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much.
Pleasure. Thanks. It's really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. It's fascinating.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end, playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules. If we were to represent SENOU'S psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you. Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with two young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences, and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also crucially listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, we become small until eventually we perhaps don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
Hands feel now, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper?
I was urged by one fellow that we should not from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost, just like your soul.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds, colours and objects were steeped in meaning to him, forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction. It's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of SENOU'S mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete SENOU'S quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I need this sword. It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew her well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain. As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us. My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives. She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and a superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimbel. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exacerbated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
This darkness. It's spreading.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question, is what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
For me, being involved in especially developing Senou'S character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory kind of asked us to come along and help them build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
I think all the way through I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals are able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society. And we need to be open to these new ways of seeing. And it is this spirit that motivated me to create SENOU'S story and share it with you.
So guys, आज अपन ने गेम ख़त्म कर दिया. That's it for today. I showed you Hellblade features, also how the game was made, all the introduction and the part of the processing. So we'll see you guys अगले स्ट्रीम पे, शायद से नए गेम के साथ या पता नहीं, but that was really an awesome game. I really liked it and just no words for it, man. But don't try this at home. See you guys in the next stream. Good night guys, bye bye, take care. जबरदस्त गेम. मिलते हैं अपन अगली स्ट्रीम पे गाइस, बाय बाय.